Virtual servers: positives and negatives. Positives. The company can use the hardware more efficiently because they can create multiple instances on the same hardware and extract some of the maximum value. That way they can save on the cost of hardware and be able to retain a high efficiency level. One other advantage for virtual servers is that it's available all the time. It can be moved easily to one place to another without needing to close it or restart the system completely. It ensures that no data is lost when the server is being moved. Another positive for virtual server is that the recovery for data is easy because everything is virtual, making the recovery process faster. Last positive for the virtual servers is that the migration through cloud is easier. This is useful because the old school method took a long time to do, and it costs a lot of money to do so, which is why the virtual servers are better in this instance. The negatives. The first negative is the high initial investment for virtual server. The initial setup cost is quite expensive, however the investment can be worth it since the maintenance costs are lower than the startup cost. This can be a problem for more smaller companies since the startup cost can leave those companies bankrupt, while for big companies they do not have to worry as much. The second negative to virtual server is that data can be at risk if not under protection. Your data is being hosted on third-party systems, which means your data can be vulnerable to the attacks. This can be a big problem if your provider does not have the proper security solutions to the protection of your data. The third negative is the quick scalability as a challenge. With a virtual server, trying to increase its sizes is a lot harder than doing it with a physical server. This can consume a lot of time trying to scale the server over a third-party system. The fourth negative is the performance is bad. For most third-party systems they manage to offer the bare minimum, so you might need to get a boost to get work done. All the users will need to share the resources with themselves, which can slow down production. The fifth negative with virtual servers is unintended server sprawl. This problem is a major concern for the server admins and users. Because people can easily make more servers, which means that the workforce to administrate them spread thin. Here is a graph on how cloud servers can help a business. As you can see here, cloud technology can help cut cost and offer new capabilities and features to help a business out. They can also provide better software for a business to keep it running smoothly, which can be useful for most companies. As you can see from this graph, cloud servers, and the rest of the technology can give a lot of positives to a business. So what if we can put this tech into a college setting? Before we go into how a college can get the most use out of this technology, we must take a look at serverless functions. Serverless functions are a piece of business logic that is both stateless, does not maintain data, and ephemeral, is used and destroyed. The serverless function potentially lasts only for seconds and is designed to be triggered by a specific condition. Serverless functions can also allow for a lot of space when needed. For example, you can pay for more space when needed for a college. This is incredible for a college. When using a serverless infrastructure, you can quickly upload code to the servers or do updates on the server. This is useful for a college since quick changes to the server is needed to keep up with any problems. Overall, for a college, this method of having storage or running a server is quite cheap thanks to it being flexible. In conclusion, we have seen how cloud technology is good for companies and schools or colleges thanks to its flexibility in storage. Before we go, we have a few more graphs showing how effective cloud technology can be. Thank you for watching.